Hello guys, so there is this argument I normally have with some of my clients that reach out to me for engine oil recommendation. So primary recommendation, for you guys that don't know, it's actually the engine oil viscosity that your manufacturer have recommended for that your engine. And now, switching to another engine oil viscosity, a whole lot of things can affect it. Number one, how you drive, how many miles your vehicle have accumulated, what you use your vehicle for, and a whole lot of things can affect or like make you stop using that primary recommendation to switch into another engine oil viscosity. Now let me give you an instance. Maybe let's say a newborn baby, you give birth to the child today, the child, you are breastfeeding the child. At some point the child will start taking all these infant milk. At some point all these thick liquids like golden morn and pap and the rest. At some point Gary, even you when they watch this video self, 5 wraps of a baby, you know they do you. If they give you 5 wraps of eba self, you know go do you. But few years ago, you can't even finish one. That is the same thing that applies to your engine. You understand? And now, most of these engines, you would see a car, maybe let's say in America, that has an engine oil recommendation for like 0W20. Do you see that same car, maybe in another country, that will still have the same engine with an engine oil recommendation for 5W30? So most of these countries, they place strict rules on emission. You understand? And that is why they go with with an engine oil with a very thin or a very light viscosity. You understand? Now you using that car in Nigeria here, maybe the vehicle might have accumulated a whole lot of miles. Maybe you are such a heavy driver, you stretch the vehicles, you drive it for a long distance. You won't compare it to someone that used the vehicle over there. And mind you, the vehicle have done a couple miles on it. So switching to an engine oil with a thicker viscosity is actually the best thing you can do for that engine. Most of you, when you come to me and I tell you that look at what you do, you'll be like, no, my manufacturer recommended this thing. I'll tell you, no. Yes, your manufacturer might have recommended that, but over time, your engine does not need that particular oil viscosity. Yes, what your engine needs now is an engine oil that can help that engine run and function very well. Now, I'm not saying you cannot use your primary recommendation. You can on some particular condition. Let's say you are driving most of these recent vehicles that your manufacturer have built the engine to run efficiently on some of these thin engine oils like the 0W20 and the rest. Perfectly, you can. But once you have an older engine or a vehicle that have accumulated a high mileage, continuous usage of that engine oil on your engine might lead to your engine damage or a whole lot of things, oil shortage, and you understand. So if you come to me and I recommend a given engine oil to you, stick with it. I would never give you something that won't work for your vehicle. You understand? Here at EA Lubricants, we specialize on giving good recommendations to our clients. Yes, giving good recommendations. So, and if you're in need of original OB1 engine oil, transmission fluid, anything at all, I'm your friend, I'm your blog, I'm your go-to. Reach out to me and I'm pretty sure I can sort you out. Cheers.